morning, internet. I am getting ready with you guys today. So, I just wanted you guys to know some of the things I do before I get myself all woken up for work. So I take a shower and take care of my skin, and I moisturize and cleanse, and oh, what is that? Jesus. And I moisturize and cleanse my face, and get myself a cup of coffee, and I put on it's so weird, but I put on sleep therapy music in the morning because I just don't like a lot of loud and obnoxious morning. I put on some soft music, something relaxing and calming, and I sit here by my vanity, and I think it's like my most therapeutical time of the day, where I really get to take care of me versus anyone else or anything else, nothing to do with business or work or anything like that. So now I'm pressing in the Chanel brightening LeBlanc serum, which I love and I use religiously, and I really feel like it evens out my complexion, and I just really, after I wash my face, I press it in there. It just feels really good. My hands are cold, so it's like therapy on my eyes. And I don't have them chilled right now, but usually in my skincare refrigerator, I would like grab like those little eye rollers. It's like a bulb almost with like a stem, and you can roll under your eyes if you keep them cool. They're really like comfortable. So then I go in with my brows, and I think I really don't have a specific brow product that I am like a holy grail by, just because I just have so many of them. Like, I've been using the Ardell's one from the pharmacy for years, the quad brow product with the little brush. I mean, I've been using that for maybe like 10 years. So I'm gonna fill in, maybe I'll use this here. I'm gonna fill my brow in, but my brows are naturally thick. I do, if anyone knows me, they do know I do a lot of like therapy on my hair and my brows and like my skin, and I'm very big on like conditioning from the inside out, and also like using very good products, which I will put in a later video of hair care and brow care. So my brows are naturally thick, and it's really just simple for me to fill them in because I already have so much hair. All I really do is define, like I line up that shape, the 3, 1, 2, 3, like, where it starts, where it arches, where it ends. My voice is so hoarse in the morning, so I just try to give myself like the best shape possible. And I think I've been doing my brows for so long, like it just comes natural to me, like what I would want them to look like. And even if I mess up, like I don't panic. Like I know when I do the concealer around the brows I call it cutting the brow, meaning like I'm sculpting it out with concealer. So I never panic if I mess up this part. Like I try to go close to where the hairs line up. And I think the most important and best tip I could give anyone new to filling in their brows with product is, and even if this means, even if you want the most natural looking brow, or even if you want like whatever you think is like appropriate, soft or heavy, make sure wherever you place your arch of your brow, it's not in the middle. A lot of women I'm seeing, they put the arch right dead in the center, and I call that rainbow brow. Guys, stop. Literally. Rainbow brow is a no, and I hate it. So what you're gonna do is, you see this little line on your nose that creates the curve? You're gonna place your brush there through your pupil, and this is where your arch belongs. Surprise! A lot of people don't know that. So that's where I would love you guys to place the arch, and try to go in gently at first and work your way in there, So I'm gonna just really, and also too, like when I brush this out, you're not gonna even know, like I promise you my end product is always the best. Today I'm really aiming maybe for a red lip. I haven't done a red lip in so long. Maybe just a little lash, you know. So I'll brush my brows out, you know, get all the product like settled in, because I have really coarse brows. So like, look, I never microbladed and I've never done anything. I just have really great brows and I'm proud of that. Anyway, so this music really gets me in a good mood. It makes me feel calm and like, you know, serenity and peace. And I'm all about like wellness and taking care of your like soul, as opposed to like being in a loud environment, listening to loud music. There's times for everything, and you really want to just suck in this moment just for you, you know. Even if it's 5 minutes a day, it's really important for you to meditate and take care of that silent part of your brain, that subconscious that, you know, no one really acknowledges but you. It's your safe space. I really sanctify that, and I really try to protect that. So this time is Xanatopia moments. So here I'm like cutting the brow, meaning if I had not gotten my brows threaded in a while, or waxed, or whatever your grooming technique is, if you had hairs coming down all this way, if you place the concealer brush, and some people use an angled brush too, I've seen that, but if you place the concealer very neatly and make a straight line, it's going to cover all the hairs, all the extra product. It's going to make you look like you've had your brows done. And it also illuminates the area too. So even if you have hooded lids, which is a problem for a lot of older women, and even some young women have hooded lids, don't despair. It's always about technique and working with what you have. We're all beautiful in our own way. We all have, I read this online yesterday. Someone said, we're all a superhero at something, and we're all great at that one thing that no one else is. You know, that's like your one hidden thing. So don't be hard on yourself if you can't get this technique, like lickety split. And even, okay, so here's the thing. Even if there's no product but skin, and wherever I place the concealer, it's gonna look like I put product there, but I didn't. It's just my skin, and the concealer's shade is offsetting. And I don't know if I'm doing this wrong, and I stand corrected if anyone wants to correct me. I'm very naughty when it comes to concealer. Like, I think I'm heavy on the concealer, and I do not apologize for that. And I do not know if I have the right shade, but I like how I like how I look at the end. So I don't do the whole swoop. I do a little this way. This is just, you know, and I do a little this way. I'm just placing the concealer in all the places before I go in blending. And then I'll do a little on the nose. That was a little chunky, but when I add my Hula by Benefit, my Hula bronzer by Benefit, then that will make it look skinnier. So I'm using my Morphe concealer in C235. I have a cool undertone. I don't have a rosy undertone. I definitely have a cool undertone, and yeah. So I really love these little brushes. They're like mini stiff brushes, and it's round and tiny. It's by Eco Tools, and the reason I like them so much is because I have so much control, because it's so tiny, and I could really get in my space here and really like carve out. So I'm gonna go in and just like take most of the product away, because I don't want to look like, you know, don't want to look crazy. So I'll just blend that away there. And you can see like how it's etching out the brow. And listen, some people it's less is more. This is my thing. Some people like simple, and I get it, but this is how I do it. Carving. I have a Trinidadian accent because I grew up in Trinidad, and I also grew up in the United States, and sometimes I get tongue twisted. It's kind of like if you spoke Spanish and you grew up in the US, like it's a tongue twister. Like, this is me with my Trinidadian accent. It has a way twisted. It almost sounds British, but it has like a Creole heaviness to it, and this is how I would speak to my family. But then when I work and I'm around anyone from the US, this is me. It's not about being fake. This is just my cultural setup. And I've lived here for a very long time. I went to school here. But then I also, I live around my family, and that's their accent, and that's how it sits with me. I'll connect the lines here. So I was trying to, the reason that little sporadic moment happened, I was trying to say the word, I don't even know if I can say it now. Carve. I want to carve something out. Carve. That's what it is. Carve. I want to carve my brows out. In Trinidad, we wouldn't even include the R. We have a weird way of saying certain things, and it really kills me because I crack up. On the island, people don't say they don't say 3. If they want 3 apples, they'll say tree. They want 3 apples. Tree things. This is tree. But it sounds like the word tree, outside that's growing with leaves. That's the funniest. Alright guys, we're 12 minutes in, and I'm, on concealer. So let's pick up the pace a little. Alright. So, because I'm not doing shadow today, for that reason, I'm going straight into foundation. So I use the Naked Foundation by Urban Decay Stay Naked. Weightless liquid foundation, up to 24-hour wear, and I believe that. But here's my opinion on this. My sister tried it. We have similar skin, not the same, but similar. And her skin did not accept this foundation very well. I'm pushing my brows up because it helps lift the muscle. I do this every day for 30 seconds. Usually after skincare, and I forgot. It really does make a difference. And if you train your brows enough, it'll stay there. So my sister tried the Naked Foundation, didn't work for her. So I'm using my Chanel flat brush. This foundation brush. I really just squirted the makeup all over this. Look how naughty. Oh, it's really gunking on there. Hopefully the brush picks up extra product for me. We can share. So this gives me full coverage. Full on coverage. And it's light. It's really not thick, and it doesn't feel, it almost feels like, you know how rubbing alcohol feels kind of cool sometimes if you put it on your skin when it's drying down? This is how this feels, kind of. So I'm really, and I'll talk about my insecurities about my skin. I'm really self-conscious about not the texture, but the color, not the color, but the blemishes of my skin. Growing up, I had perfect skin, and when I got polycystic ovaries, when I was diagnosed with it, I developed hair growth on my face, and it started off really light, but as the years passed and I started dealing with it, it started causing blemishes from removing it, whether I waxed or I shaved or whatever the case was. It started causing blemishes on my chin, and I put it on my brow bone to warm the area. You see that? Like that. So anyway, I got really insecure about my face because of the fact that there were these little dots all over my chin, and it gave me kind of a 5 o'clock shadow, and I felt so sad about that because I really didn't want to look like a dude. But now I got laser, and it's all fine and dandy because laser was the holy grail to remove the hair for long periods of time and until it actually went away. So I started off with heavy foundation. My skin loves it, I love it, it works, and I just don't care to do anything else. So, I mean, I always say buy a product where it's buildable. That way, if you feel like not doing all of this right now, totally fine. Like, if it's easier for you to just do like a light amount and not the heavy amount I did, then by all means. But because today I'm doing a red lip and I have a meeting to go to and I really want to look really polished and finished, that's what I'll be doing. So I'm going to do my liquid liner super quick. And my technique is I lay, so you see how the tip of the brush is? I lay the pointiest and skinniest part down on the tear duct, and when I like lay it flat, it's like it already starts to point for me. If you hold it this way, it's gonna give you problems. You have to lay it down. So like I lay it. Is that creepy? Can I do it on camera? Let's see. I did it. Yeah. I'll fill in that space in between. Oh, I touched my eye. Great, it came right off. And guys, I'm a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for a long time. I've seen lots of different women. I'm not gonna do this wing yet. After I do my lashes, I'll do my wing, because then I'll know like how I want it. Yeah, I was saying, I've met a lot of women, and I've noticed something. You guys are so hard on yourselves. Don't think that anyone will know your face better than you. It's your face. And sometimes maybe the way you do makeup might be better than what an artist would do, just because of the fact that you know what you like, what you're comfortable in, And if you ever get your makeup done, feel free to vocalize that. Let them know this is what you do best, and you want them to feel beautiful, and you want them to let you know their comfort level. So even if I'm making this video, this is not a one-size-fits-all boot. It may give you inspiration, it may be exactly what you want, or it might just be not your cup of tea because you do super natural, and that's okay. Live in your truth. My sister always says that. My sister Clarissa. In my family, all of my aunts, cousins, sisters, moms, like I have so many. I have one mom. We all wear very beautiful makeup, and we enjoy this process of putting it on. I'm just running a gel kohl pencil in my eye. I think this is a L'Oreal product. Yeah, it is. It's the L'Oreal Paris Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Liner. So it's just basically a pencil, but it's super soft. I like the smoldering look, honestly. I like a messy lower lash. I like a heavy liner. I actually had a really rude customer, such a Karen. She came into the store where I worked, and she's like, "Where's the girl with the Middle Eastern girl with a lot of liner?" I'm like, "Lady, first of all, I'm not Middle Eastern. Get it right. I'm from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. Second of all, why are you mad at my liner? Are you mad you can't do it, or are you mad that it looks so good that you wish you could do it?" Whatever the case is, she was really rude, but I'm gonna try to do a tiny wing, because like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, like if I wanted like a soft liner, if I wanted a heavier one, or if I wanted a wasn't sure if I wanted a baby wing or a big one. Okay. Change of weather is making me like sniffly. I warn you guys, do you see how my makeup's settling down? And you know, I always tell people, you're putting on foundation, let it oxidize. Don't judge it as soon as you put it on. Give it a second. Even if you go to Sephora, even if you go to Saks, even if you go to Bergdorf, if you're trying on your foundation, give it a minute. Let it oxidize. Wear it. And, you know, that's why, you know, when I go to these stores to try a new one, if I ever do, something new comes out, I put it on my face and I wait around in the store for like 15 minutes before I decide if the color is great or not. Putting on a little of my It Cosmetics mascara. You guys, I don't know if it's just me, but isn't serums a great... The serums, either DM me on Instagram or comment, whatever. Tell me if you guys think serum is a good way to prime the skin for makeup. Depending on the serum. If it's like, you know, it absorbs well and just leaves a tiny amount of stickiness, not a lot, just the right amount. Tell me if that's like a great way to prime in your eyes. Like, some people I know don't even do primer, but guys, I just touched a spot. Thank God this music is playing, because if it wasn't, I would like lose it. I would have a moment. You know. Trying to get all of the hairs, even though I'm going to put on like a hell ton of lashes next. By the way, I love, you know how Dolly Parton loves big hair and big boobs? I love big lashes, guys. Love it. I think people try to stop me. Like the older folks, like my mother-in-law, like my mom, my dad. My father-in-law wouldn't say anything, but when they see lashes, they're like, do you have smaller ones? And I'm like, never. You can't get me. So I'm like shaking the mascara one, just so I could like smudge the liner on the corners of my eyes. It's like a little thing that I do. I know why I do that when I put on mascara. Like, it's supposed to help somehow. Okay, let's see. Hey, guess what? You relax your face and nothing else happens. Okay. So for that little smudgy wedgie that I did, I would either take a Q-tip and just like get rid of it, or I would grab my foundation brush and swoop right past him. All gone. So what tends to happen is, here is where you're, like, either my liner would create an indentation. Grab like this and like a warm product for a brown color, and I'll just warm my almond eyes. For all of you girls that have all of these big beautiful Middle Eastern eyes, just warm it. Just warm the area. Keep your, like, wherever my foundation was, I should have done this first, but I'm naughty. I break all the rules, and I think that's like the best thing you can do. Okay, I'm gonna apply, I love magnetic lashes, by the way, and people complain how hard the glue, the liquid liner is to get off, but it's really not. It's all about what you're using in your technique. Today I wanted to wear this style of lash that I had in my drawer, and this one requires glue, which is not bad. I know how to do the glue. The whole thing with glue lashes, let it dry. Don't rush it. Let it dry, guys. Okay, I'm gonna place this. I'm gonna place this little sucker on the side. My face, I call it my face broom, and I'm proud of it. Do you see how nice that music is in the background? Okay, I did it. I'm gonna place this sucker to the side. While that dries, how about we get into some lipstick? So, with reds, because of the mask thing, I'm doing the Chanel Longwear in Daring Red 47. It's a blue red. It stays on, and I tell people this all the time and they get a kick out of it. You can kiss 3 boys and drink 4 bowls of soup and it goes nowhere. It's not hard to remove either. Little baby oil or coconut oil in a little napkin will go a long way. I hate putting makeup remover on a cotton from my lips just because it like leaves all that lint and it kills me. So just going right for it. Because my lips are a little darker, it just sits really well. You guys, I never had any work done, like in my life. Like never. I always wanted to get something or the other done because I know, it's a cultural thing. I always wanted to get a little lip filler, but then I was doing my laser and it's like, you can't do filler when you're doing laser. It melts it. Okay, so this lipstick needs to dry. I let it dry. I give it a second to dry. What is this? What is this? Okay. Is it gone? What is that? I don't remember doing that. I always account for my spots that I use with mascara and I bump into my face. Guys, this is a great look for holiday, honestly. This is a great Christmas look. Okay, so I'm gonna, I give my I think I'm so good at this now. Like, I give the lashes a good amount of time to dry. I grab the lash, place it to the center of my eye. Like, behind the hairs, okay? Not underneath, behind. Get the corners right. And then I go down to the tear duct. So I just place it. I don't squeeze, I don't do anything, I place it. This is what I was telling you about my lashes are like larger than life. People use like tweezers and I think I've gotten used to putting it on, so center of the eye. Drag to the corner. Place to the tear duct, lining it all up. Alright, so I give my lashes and my eyes a minute to acclimate. Then I go in and I squeeze. Because now, I feel like it just sits, I squeeze it so it meshes in. The glue, the mascara, everything goes together. It meshes into one sandwich. I'll show you at the end. I pinch my way all the way through. Okay, that's how I do it. So let's go in with this side. I don't care what anyone says about lashes. This is how I like it. This is what makes me feel beautiful. This is what I'm most comfortable with. I want to prime your walls with my lashes. I want to fan you if you have menopause and you're going through a hot flash. Okay, that's a little excessive. I won't do that. But my lashes will stay large. So now, you see how the look is really coming together. It's really getting like glam goddess. Going in with my setting powder. This is interesting, guys. So my Laura Mercier yellow setting powder. I use translucent, but I'm trying the yellow. And my Hulu bronzer. These two products, if you don't have it, go buy it. It works on every woman. Every woman. Black, white, yellow, pink, blue, green, yellow, orange. Did I say yellow twice? I don't care. Works well. Fantastic product. So what I'm gonna do Let's grab 2 brushes. I feel like I use a lot of brushes for the same thing, and I just don't want to do that on YouTube, because here is a place, like if you use the wrong brush on your face for a different spot, or you use the same brush twice, people will come after you and be internet trolls, but I don't care. I double use, and you can go jump in a lake. So let's say get a stiffer brush. What is this one from? I think this is a Smashbox brush, and there was a design on it, but like because I kept using it, it went away. So it's supposed to be a blush brush from Smashbox. I'm gonna go in with my Hulu bronzer, and feel free to go to any beauty artist, department store makeup artist, or Bergdorf makeup artist, or Saks. Ask them to tell you where your bronzer should go. This is my rule of thumb for my shape of face. I would suck my cheeks in like this, and then I have cheekbone, teeth, and the hollow of my jaw, hollow of my mouth. That's where I want my bronzer to go, in the hollow of my mouth. So I'll feel cheekbone, teeth, hollow. So okay. And by the way, this was a trick I learned from a really, 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 really fantastic makeup artist. And I took this trick with me for a long time. So to make my face skinnier, because everyone's into this whole Korean beauty, skinny face, whatever. Works on chubby faces, it works on some faces. I add a little, and depending, so for a red lip, I really want to look chiseled and beautiful. I add a little bit like here and here. Reason. Slimming. Sculpting. I love that. Little on the forehead. On the sides. As dark as I am, remember my foundation may not be like perfect. It will be when I set it, but I like to look warm. I like to look sun-kissed. Oh my god, where I'm from, like, these girls wear foundations 2 shades lighter than themselves, and I'm like, no, that's terrible. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush, and I like to make it natural. I don't like to look like I have a stickler nose, because I really like my natural nose. I'm happy with my nose. I'll just warm this side. Warm this side. Oh my god, guys, we've been together for 30-something minutes. And I feel like you're really here. Hello. Thank you for coming by. Having so much fun. Okay. Just a little warmth. And I cut my nose off here because I have a very like long nose. I want to cut it off. No, not literally cut it off. I want to cut the contour off. I hope no one like comments and says you look better without makeup. I would feel so sad. Anyway, or maybe none. Maybe I won't give a fuck, because people are full of it. Chanel blush brush. The reason why listen, I have so many brushes. I just like look at the carousel that I have, and I look for the best shape brush. I don't even care like which is which. Once it looks like it could do the job, I use it. Oh my god, that looks a little crooked. Just bring it in like with my fingers. And because I'm filming, I'm probably a little nervous to do this. Okay, better. So I'm grabbing my La Mercier, and I'm going under the jaw here. Tricks, guys, tricks. Same. Under the eye. I think this is what they call baking, but I don't bake with anything but the best flour, and this is the best flour. Guys, my look is really coming together. I'm already ready to party. Like, this is gonna be lit. Okay, I'll leave that for a second. We're almost done, by the way. I know, 36 minutes seems forever. Trust me, if you guys weren't here right now in my room, I would have been done way faster. way faster. So I don't leave it for a long time to bake because I don't require it for that long. I'm going in with the same bronzer brush. I'm breaking the internet rule. Grabbing some blush. You guys know this palette from Sephora? You see for like 20 bucks. It has like the different colors. I like it. I like this one for when I'm doing like a more chiseled look. I like this one for softer. This one's a little softer. This one's when I'm doing like a fall look. The highlighters. These highlighters are great. Which one am I doing today? The darkest. I just pat it in there. Bring it down to the contour actually. I had a customer say something interesting to me. She goes, Anna, do I do 2 finger spaces? I'm like, I never heard of that. Is that like an 80s thing? Oh my god, I look like a clown in the circus right now. Okay, time to remove the... So I grab a brush and I remove it, dust it away. Dust it away, dust it away, dust it away. Dust it all away. Get rid of it. But I spread it out evenly now because like whatever was supposed to stay in that spot stayed. And the rest of it is going away. That spot has like a lot of blush. Guys, we're getting somewhere. Oh honey, she's here. She's here for it. Oh, I turned off my light. Hold on, let me grab it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll pay my electric bill in 5, 4, 3. We're back. By the way, I have no extensions in my hair. This is my real hair. I have a lot of hair. And I have a lot of things that I do for my hair to grow. And yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this relaxing morning with me. I had a great time. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for visiting my makeup vanity. Thank you for spending this 40 minutes with me. I will be changing my clothes to go to my meeting. I will be posting pictures in this video of the finished product of when I put my fabulous outfit on. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. It's probably gonna be black and I'm probably gonna love it. It's a little rainy today. I'm gonna probably have to grab my umbrella and put my hair up until I get into the building. But yeah, I hope you learned something. I hope you had a great time with me because I know I did. This was fabulous. Have a great day. Don't let anyone dull your shine. And my advice today and what your takeaway is today, just keep pushing forward. No matter how bad it gets, no matter how great it is, don't stop. Keep pushing. There's always greater to achieve. There's always bigger to achieve. And the world is yours. It's a big world out there and there's enough for all of us. So with that, I leave you and have a fantastic day. Bye. Oh, wait. Don't go. Like and subscribe. Go to my Instagram. Follow me. And leave me a comment. I will love to connect with some of you and answer your questions. Okay?